What time is it? Time to look at photos of people we don't know and think things. I dyed my hair grayer because I'm secure. I have never seen an episode of this season of The Bachelor. I have in the past seen an episode of the series itself, but I have not paid attention, don't know anything about this season. I think there are 2 contestants left, but I don't know who, and I don't know, period. That's the theme of this entire channel. If you don't know, The Bachelor is a reality show in which women compete for the love and affection of one single man. Because what a better way to teach women about empowering women than to have them compete for the one natural human emotion that should bring us nothing but joy, love, in front of millions. This is truly our Hunger Games. So, I thought, like what I did with the presidential candidates video recently, I'm gonna look at some photos of the contestants for the first time and just make up some general assumptions based on personal associations I have with what they look like. But this is not meant to be negative, so don't think I'm just sitting here shitting on a bunch of ladies that I don't know. No, ABC, the network, and the concept of the show itself does that enough for me. Let's look at these contestants. I think there's 28 of them, so we got a lot to get through. Well, here's the Bachelor, Ben Higgins. He looks like he's never put his hands in pockets before. He also looks like he might have gone swimming with the dolphins when he was younger and like something kind of weird and maybe like sexual happened with one of the dolphins, but he didn't tell anyone. He looks nice. Amanda has had an infectious belly button piercing. Amanda looks like the kind of girl that smoked marijuana for the first time in high school and thought she was a Maltese for like 2 weeks. Cute. Amber looks like the kind of girl that like very sincerely ran for class treasurer, and everyone's like, yeah, no one else wants it, Amber, you can have it. And she was like, yes. Becca looks like the kind of girl that had some romantic feelings for a horse until like she turned 9 and realized that's not good. She'll always have Mr. Jones. Brienne looks like the kind of girl that's got a business plan saved in Microsoft Word on her desktop for opening an Etsy shop of beaded turquoise thongs. Because Brienne believes that your butt crack is the neck of your private area. Kayla looks like the kind of girl that like always breaks her arm at every roller skating birthday party or like any birthday party with like a bounce castle or like anything where you're just standing. Emily looks like the kind of girl that entered a beauty pageant but like her talent is saying her name in American Sign Language. Haley looks like the kind of girl that put a hot dog up her butt during an intense game of Truth or Dare at one sleepover and like no one could unsee it. Izzy is like that kind of girl that like always wanted to play football with the guys in middle school, but like definitely a boob popped out at one point. Pretty cool day. Jackie thinks that she can talk to cats. Jamie looks like the kind of girl that's had some sort of embarrassing incident at an old country buffet. Jennifer looks like the kind of girl that in, a very desperate moment had to use a pack of Orbit gum as a tampon. It happens. Jessica looks like the kind of girl that really isn't above making out with an open-minded elderly woman if it's for a good cause. Jojo looks like the kind of girl that was like born really wanting to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, but like definitely knew that she was not going to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. But that's okay. Pilates instructor is like the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader of the fitness world. Jubilee looks like the kind of girl that's got an old yoga mat covered in dog piss somewhere in her house. Lace looks like the kind of girl that still earnestly believes that she could be an American Gladiator. She's halfway there with the name. Laura looks like the kind of girl that like was always shorter than everyone growing up, and so she's got just like so many high school photos of like Chad or Shane, the football player, like just resting their elbow on her head or putting their hand on her head, and like she just really wanted to be considered a human. Lauren, LB looks like the kind of girl that's like so down for going to Dave & Buster's, like how ironic and fun, and then she gets there and she's like, Everything is covered in hepatitis. Lauren B. Lauren B looks like the kind of girl that like maybe got her first period during like a potato sack race at a family's 4th of July party. Lauren H. Lauren H looks like the kind of girl that is not good at dancing. Lauren R looks like the kind of girl that has an extensive list of things that she can hold in her underboob area and is very proud of it. It's a very lovely skill. Lee or Leah. Leah looks like the kind of girl that just always wants to arm wrestle. Always. And you're like, just stop. I just asked you if you had to go to the bathroom too. Megan. Megan looks like the kind of girl that like and loves St. Patrick's Day. Mandy. Mandy looks like the kind of girl that shops at that store, Mandy. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Olivia. Olivia looks like the kind of girl that like grew up going to pageants all the time, but really just wanted to talk to birds. And that one song, I'm like a bird, like makes her sob. Rachel. Rachel looks like the kind of girl that like definitely has a selfie with Mario Lopez as the background of her phone. Samantha. Samantha looks like the kind of girl that might get more than your average number of UTIs. Shoshana. Shoshana looks like the kind of girl that doesn't know how she ended up on this show. Tiara. Tiara looks like the kind of girl that like Look Who's Talking and Look Who's Talking Now and like all of those movies like make her cry because just the thought of babies is like so beautiful. Oh, that's it. Well, there you go. There are all of my completely meaningless assessments of the contestants on this season of The Bachelor. Were any of them close to what you've noticed if you watched that show? Other than that, I hope that you have a wonderful day today. Thanks for being here with me. Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, buddy. And that's it. I don't know. Good morning. It is 5:56 a.m. You are just so good.